A body has been discovered! Everyone please gather at the discovery site, Kokoro's room.
I don't remember how long I was standing there for. Our eyes barely had time to adjust to the mist before the soul-crushing body announcement rang out. The screams, the tears, the disbelief, the dreadful despair, and above everything else, that vacuum-like emptiness. It's all too much, as I felt my mind go numb. By the time I'd convinced myself that this was in fact reality, everyone else had already gathered in Kokoro's room, Monokuro included. Damn. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Yep, this is an introduction. Yeah, Kokoro died. I think you already knew that from the thumbnail and title, probably. Pooh. I knew she was gonna die. There was a lot of death lags. I expected this. But else continue. There's nothing else I can do. She's dead. She's dead, Jim. It's too late. No, this isn't real, right? Please tell me this isn't real.
Don't worry.
Don't cry, sis. You'll live longer if you shut the fuck up, bitch. Smile. What kind of sick psycho would smile at a time like this?
Are you for real?
Yoriko, please calm down. I was just trying to shut up. Oh no, Emma. Damn it. Did he say fuck? Why are you swearing, Shinji? Damn it all! Shinji Kasai, you're supposed to protect everyone, you idiot! How could I let this happen? Useless son of a... What are you gonna say, Nikkei?
No way!
I can't believe it, it's all happening all over again. I thought I'd finally seen the last of people getting murdered. I'm sorry I had to do this old accent. I tried my best. Maybe it was almost 10 days. 10 days had passed since last fuck. Wait, let me just... Increase the volume. Damn, that's so loud. Maybe it is because almost 10 days had passed since Yuri's death. So the whole element of death was fading from our minds. Maybe because we had all been in such high spirits over the past few days. We had all finally learned to trust one another and stop fearing we'd betray each other. Maybe because Kokoro was with us longer. And we actually had liked Kokoro. Whatever the reason. The situation was much worse than Yuri's.
This is...
Yeah, people liked Kokoro. Nobody liked Yuri. Well, is there something we can use to cover her up? We can't just leave her lying there so exposed. It just feels wrong.
Maybe...
I can't see her nearby blankets. How about we put this fur coat on her? Boys, could you turn around for a sec?
What a dumbass.
Hey, the fuck do you think you're doing? Contaminating the crime scene much? Leave her like that.
Stuff?
You piece of unlucky, you actually cared about her! But I think you shouldn't still mess with the crime scene, because this is what the killer wants. Maybe that's one of the reasons. I don't know. I don't know how they killed her. It's so confusing. How the fuck did she die? How is it cold in her room?
Are you serious?
Did they pour liquid nitrogen on her? It's so confusing. Oh, please. Spare me with your precious sentiment. What if that girl does something with the body under the pretense of covering her up?
Hey!
Excuse me? Are you prepared to say that again?
Certainly.
Shoba's right, everyone. I understand that you are all upset about Kokoro's death. You're so talkative all of a sudden, bitch. But she's clearly been murdered. I shouldn't probably say all these words in the beginning of the video, because I don't want to get demonetized. In which case, we've got to do that thing again. What's that? The last trial. Why, it's the heart-throbbing, fun for the whole family class trial, of course.
You're amazing.
Ding ding ding, points to the bird. That's right, kids. It's time for another class trial. Finally, I've been looking forward to spending quality time with my fellow classmates. You stay out of this, Mikado!
That's why.
So the class trial, that implies that the killer is one of us again, right? The one who murdered Kokoro, that is.
Oh,
no, that can't be. One of you, sorry, but I kinda suspect you two, because you're really close to her.
This can't be.
Why? It's been 10 days since Yuri died, and we were getting along just fine. Even Hibiki and Kana, they had rejoined us. Every day, we were making progress. Yeah, what gives? There isn't even some fancy motive or whatever. Why would anyone ever do this? Yeah, wait, I just realized there isn't any motive. This is the first time murder has happened without a motive in the series.
If so,
It's the Voids. They're responsible for this. Only they would do something like killing Kokoro. The Voids, of course, are responsible for all of this. Was it all for nothing? Everything we've done over these past days, was it still not enough to convince them to join us? Was it nothing more than a blind naivety that led to Kokoro's death? Naivete, I don't know how to pronounce it. Wait, no, this is all wrong. And might I ask what seems to be troubling you, Miss Niju? Kokoro wasn't killed by one of us. She was killed by Yuki Ono's curse. There's no time for a class trial. It's already too late.
You for real?
What? The Yuki Ono's curse? Her hands, her feet, they're gone. Look at her body. They're gone. It's the Yuki Ono, and they must have taken them. It is foretold in the exhibit. First they freeze the body, then they cut out their...
for real.
Are you kidding me with this crap? Roha, please do us a favor and just shut the fuck up, bitch.
To be honest,
A curse, huh? You know, even if they're not real, I almost wish it was the curse that killed her. At least that way, we'd all know it wasn't one of us who killed poor Coco.
Shit.
Even if it was one of us, is it even possible for us to find who did it? Kokoro knew who'd killed Yuri before the trial had even started last time. I mean, didn't we do most of the work? She didn't do shit.
Well, that's not good.
Dear me, where's the fighting spirit wandered off to? Excuse me?
Terrible.
Well, it's to be expected. It's not as if any of you have been using logic lately. We can't do this without Kokoro. This is the work of a curse. Such pitiful words are what you'd expect cowards and pessimists to say.
Through the power of friendship.
Oh, and who could forget your most infamous example? Let's all stop doubting each other and form a trust with everyone. Honestly, what a foolish sentiment. Humans are naturally supposed to be far more intelligent than that. Well, what do you want us to do then? You're the cause of all of this.
You little.
I don't think you have any right to stand there and say that. These students have done their best. They've taught hard, worked hard, and come up with many ideas.
Good grief.
I mean, Terry, you could have killed her too, so I don't think you should say anything. No, calm yourself, old man. I never said such a mindset is a bad thing. Humans are intelligent, but also decisive, especially in a group. I don't know why I do his voice like that. If you all collectively had chosen to not think at all, then that's all there's to it. But dear me, that would dull the class trial, would it not? So let me provide you with some motivation. Motivation?
How's that?
If you successfully pass the class trial, I'll give you all a small present. I mean, if you're all gonna die anyways, if you don't pass the trial, so living on should be incentive enough. But since there's no presents on the line this time, please wear your best smiles. No one asked for a free headache today, so shut up, Mikado. You can keep your presents and your so-called speeches. Everyone, we must do this. Sora, we don't have a choice. Giving up now is the same as dying. We've done this once before, so we'll do it again. There's no running from this. Sora's right, and I'm allowed to hate myself for this, but I think Mikado might have a point. All this time, something's been bugging me. Maybe we really did give up on thinking logically.
what is it?
What do you mean, Nick? You agreed to her plans, right?
That's why.
I did, but that's just it. Past tense. And now I'm saying that I might have made a grave mistake. For now, though, we've got more pressing matters. We'll talk after the trial's over. We fail here, and there won't be a tomorrow. Alright. First the curse, now the class trial? You have to do that again? I can't. We're going to die. We're all going to die.
Don't worry.
Come on, sis. You can't give up that easily, right?
Alright.
Very well, let's do this. I'm solving this trial for Kokoro's sake and hers alone. I'm going to solve this trial so she can rest easily. And after that, whoever had the goal to take Kokoro from us will have to answer to me. Ugh, you're right, dang it! We can think about the other things later. Let's catch this scoundrel and solve the trial for Kokoro!
We can't give up!
Yeah, if we work as a team, we'll find the truth, no matter what comes our way. Everyone's finally ready, and this time the stakes have been raised.
Behold!
No, behold.
Motto grow vile.
Okay.
The hell?
Huh? What's with the number 2?
Good grief.
It means it's the second one. Numbering these lets me keep track of things easier, that's all. Now, you all have 1 hour to investigate. Make sure to... Fuck off, bitch. You ruined it. Yet another trial. If you don't solve this, we'll die. The merciless nature of the class trial forces us to always keep moving forward rather than giving up. We all took a deep breath and the clock began to tick. We'll do this to survive.
Now then.
Well then, let's start the investigation. Everyone, could I have a moment? I'd like to request someone to guard the body again. We're going to need 3 volunteers again, right?
Don't worry.
No, I think 2 should be enough. This room's quite small anyways. To be honest, I requested 3 last time solely because Hajime volunteered, despite acting suspicious. I'll do it. I'll do it then. I want to make sure Kokoro's body is safe. I'll make sure to investigate in exchange. I'll ask if the other person regarding the body is a girl too. No, I can help. I'm not good at investigating anyway. Oh, it's Yoriko, hooray. The most reliable. Not the most reliable, but it'll have to do. Thank you both. Now we can start the investigation properly. Come on, sis.
What did you say?
Konade is sure acting strange, isn't she? I thought she was the more quiet and shy type. Was she always like this? No, she wasn't. She's a fucking psychopath, dude.
Yeah.
If she doesn't kill by the end of this game, I'm gonna be so surprised. She was like this the last time in Teruya. Don't worry about it. I think she might be the killer too. I don't know why though. It's because she's always like this. But then again, I'll probably suspect her every case anyways, because she's always a psycho. Now then, where to start? It's always a bit daunting to get started with these. But I can't just stand here forever. I need to win this and just find Kokoro's killer, but to find myself. Just who are you, Sora? What a great question. Who are you, bitch? Investigate. Where to start? It's hard to figure out, just like the last time. Sora, how about reading the moniker file? I have it right here. Good idea. Can you pass it to me for a second? Here you go. Alright. The victim is Kokoro Mitsume. The estimated time of death is unknown. The victim's corpse was found in Kokoro Mitsume's room. Both hands and feet have been cut off and are missing. There are also instances of 2nd to 3rd degree frostbite all over the body, causing necrosis to the cells. Other possible causes of death are destruction of cellular tissues due to the hypothermia or frostbite. There may be additional damage and other signs indicating otherwise. However, I knew right away, between the extremely cold air when we entered the room and the condition of Kokoro's corpse. But she most likely froze to death, so that is expected. But this moniker file seems strange. Sora, what's the matter? Hey Yoriko, did you read the moniker file?
Maybe.
Yeah, kind of. Don't you think there's something strange about this moniker file compared to the last one?
Huh?
Strange? Where? It says the time of death is unknown, unlike when Yuri's time of death was clearly stated. Also, the exact cause of death is unknown, since it says possible cause of death. Why are these left so ambiguous? Now that I think about it, that's true. But the moniker file only provides basic information, so it would be better to rely on our own investigation. I see. Right. I can't get this strange feeling out of my head, but like Yoriko said, it might be better to investigate by ourselves. Let's get a move on, since there's plenty of things to investigate. Alright, got Truth Bullet. Alright, I'm gonna be for real here. I might remove this investigation music. I fucking hate the investigation music in this game. It's so trash. Like, I would rather replace it with Danganronpa 1's one. So, snap, and now you can hear Danganronpa 1 music, probably. I don't know, maybe I'm dumb and I did the snap for nothing. Anyways, let's see the refrigerator. Refrigerator, perhaps there's some kind of clue inside here, huh? Nothing special to note. Wait, this is... I first thought it would be to be a normal refrigerator, but as soon as I noticed something odd, the divider is a bit tilted. The divider between the refrigerator compartment seems a bit unnatural, like someone had crammed it in. So the divider is removable. I guess Kokoro could have just misplaced it at some point, but I'll write it down just in case.
Say.
Hey, Sora, you saw it too. Are you talking about the refrigerator dividers? It does look a bit suspicious, but I doubt it will be an important clue. No, not that. You didn't miss it, did you? The dying mess. What the fuck? What? Where? I opened the door and searched the insides again. I couldn't see anything resembling a dying message that Kanade mentioned. Where's the dying message? Ah, poor Sora, you're a dense. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bottom compartment, okay? Are you talking about these icicles?
Certainly.
Yep, that's the dying message that Kokoro left. These icicles. How the hell? No way. Nobody would see that and say, "Oh, that's a dying message. You must be the killer, bitch." Unless. Ooh, I thought these were just frozen icicles and that had dropped.
Use your head.
Sora, come on, use that brain a bit more. We can deduce two facts from these icicles. First, the refrigerator's output is set to the maximum power. I'm sure you've heard it from Moniker, but the refrigerators in our room can be set to instant freezing or defrosting, most depending on the output power. This particular refrigerator is set to the instant freezing mode. Ah, I see. I guess the one in my room wasn't cold enough for icicles.
Also,
Second, Kokoro used these icicles to leave a dying message. Sora, take a closer look at those icicles. On closer inspections, the icicles have small carvings on their bases. On one side it says F, the other one says O. Actually, they say F and U, and it's a message to Kanade. Yeah, I thought these were just scratches, but these are deliberately engraved by someone.
indeed.
Yep, and if you look closely, 2 of these 8 icicles are overlapped.
But
Well, to be more specific, it's more like the longer one had penetrated the smaller one. The previous icicle, the smaller one, has not F and O, but F and I engraved on it. Now that he mentioned it, now that he pointed out, it does look like that. But how did he know that this is the dying message?
it's obvious.
I mean, it's obvious. Icicles were lined up in an unnatural way. Plus, the refrigerator being on instant freezing mode is suspicious as well. So what does that
Are
mean?
you for real?
Are you for... Does a dying message have any other purpose than to point out the killer? Then did you find out who the culprit... This bitch is, like, annoying me already. I can't tell you right now. Although I'm not sure what it means, but I can't just leave it all to Kanade. We should figure it out all together at the trial. Oh my god. Okay. I hate you, Kanade. Die! Okay, so I did the snap thing earlier, but I just realized. Oh no, there isn't any, no, wait. Okay. Is it that? Profile. Skill. Shit, there isn't any audio button. Oh man, the reason why I didn't want to like decrease the sound completely is because characters talk. So fuck then. I guess I'm not putting the Danganronpa 1 theme unless I need to. Maybe I will. Anyways, let's move on. Emma, how's your investigation going? I'm sorry, Sarah, but I want to focus on investigating right now. Can we talk after the trial is over? I have to avenge Kokoro's death. I see, I'll try my best too. Okay, let's talk to this bitch. Why is she so creepy? Her stare is just straight up unnatural. Whoa. I don't like you. Kanade will do it. Kanade will solve everything for me. Okay, I feel sad for these guys. It seems that... Damn, student E-handbook plus, that's an important clue. This is the first time I know Mikado's here during the last one. Like a drum. Why is there a drum here? This is a drum container? What is this doing in Kokoro's room? Oh, I was right! I was right! It was liquid nitrogen. Okay, there we go. On closer inspection, there is a label on the drum. Liquid nitrogen, handle with caution. Liquid nitrogen? This thing can freeze an object in an instant. After carefully opening the lid and looking inside, I found that it was empty. If it's empty, that means somebody used it. This seems like an important clue. What the hell? This is a murder weapon. Rara, what are you doing? Jessica, take a look at this. It's liquid nitrogen. The culprit must have used this to freeze Kokoro.
Huh?
Liquid nitrogen? Using liquid nitrogen to freeze Coco? Are you sure? Isn't it a possibility? If the culprit used liquid nitrogen, there must be some traces left of it somewhere. What do you mean?
Aside from that,
If they put Coco on the bed and poured the liquid nitrogen on her, the sheets and the bed should have been frozen as well. But other than the room temperature, there aren't any frozen traces anywhere, let alone the bed. If they didn't pour it on her, maybe they could have dunked Kokoro into the container, then pulled her out.
besides,
If that's the case, they wouldn't have been able to pull her out. Their hands would have been frozen the instant they put them in the container. If they poured it on the floor would have been frozen, not to mention the container is empty, right? If they dipped her in, some traces of our leftover liquid would have been definitely left inside. So that means the culprit didn't use the liquid nitrogen, but then why is this?
thing is,
Well, I guess we need to investigate more. Maybe we'll find our answer later. Yeah. Damn it. I think they did it to, like, confuse us. Maybe it is in the liquid nitrogen. I think they put her in the fridge. That's why she's frozen and didn't die instantly or something. I don't know. The thing is, how fast could have they killed her? Because she was definitely alive the last time we saw her, which is the last day. So I don't know. I think she died the night before the breakfast. So I think she died then. Maybe I'm wrong. Rohan Nijue. I don't have to monitor the scene, but it feels really creepy to stand right next to a dead body. On the bright side, at least it doesn't stink thanks to being fuck you. You shouldn't say that. What you said was very disrespectful. Was it? Sorry. How dumb can you get, bitch?
It's fine.
Monitoring duty has been going well so far. No one looks suspicious from here. Appreciate your work. I promise to work twice as hard as for you, Yoroko. Okay, let's talk to Yuki that has something to say. Ruri's body from the last time was one type of brutality, but the culprit this time is nasty in another sense. I agree, freezing a person whole, it takes some level of insanity to do that. Not that using another way to murder would have made them any less
aside
insane.
from that,
We'll also be in trouble if you don't figure out the culprit, so let's do our best to investigate the case. Honestly, I think it's a Void member. I don't think it's some random person. I think Void member is going to do most of the killing in this game, because no way in hell you see like a really brutal dead body and say, maybe it's a normal person who did this instead, who just wants to escape. Nah, man. Nah, not after a morale was increased like that. Nikkei, you seem to be in a bad mood. I know anyone won't feel good right now, but mind your own business and get back to the investigation. Whatever you want to do can come after the class trial. Oh, he looks pissed. Something's wrong, probably. Sora, how's your progress? I'm still in shock, really. Me too, but we should still keep investigating. Ah, that's right, I wanted to ask you something, Yuki. Ask me about what? You said this morning that Kokoro didn't open her door when he bought her a meal, right? When he bought her a meal last night, right? Can you give me a full recap of what happened?
sure.
Sure, if that would help. It's just like what I said in the morning. After dinner last night, I suggested that to Emma. Since she always left right after finishing a meal, I hadn't had a chance to talk to her in a while. So I suggested going to visit the Kokoro together. My, what a brave move on your part. Are you sure that there weren't any personal feelings involved? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Yuki. You know, you had a crush on Emma. Maybe you wanted to do something else. Personal feelings? Emma wasn't in the best state because of Kokoro's condition, and she was looking for someone to visit. I'm joking, Yuki. Please continue.
All right.
Right. Anyway, so that's how Emma, Teruya, and I became a group for Kokoro's supper delivery last night. But when we arrived, there was no answer. We even told her that we'd bought Teruya, but again, nothing. But after a few more tries, we all just assumed she must have been sleeping. So we left her supper in front of her door and left. It'd be logical to assume that she was already dead at that point.
Well,
I doubt that. Remember what Yoriko said earlier? The supper we left on our doorstep had been taken away that night. Yoriko? What? Did someone call me? Ah, Yoriko, perfect timing. Is it true that the dinner on Kokoro's doorstep was gone when he passed by last night? Huh? Well, yeah, that's what I saw. I told you that this morning. Come to think of it, it was Yoriko who bought this morning's meal, right? If it's okay, could I ask you what did you do this morning?
Although...
I mean, I just delivered the food and did my usual stuff. I went to Teruya to deliver the breakfast, and when we called for her, there was no answer. So just like Yuki, I left the food by her door and went straight to the village. The village? What for?
Listen.
Always practice cooking in the morning at the village. Hopefully one day, we won't have to rely on Mikado's cooking. But the breakfast that Yoriko left is still here on the doorstep and hasn't been touched. So it means it's almost certain Kokoro died this morning. What's with those looks on your faces? Are you guys suspecting me? No, we can't, because Teruya was with you. Not one bit. It's useless to suspect anyone when the trial hasn't even started yet. Yuki, we need more clues for now.
sorry.
You're right, let's not jump to conclusion. Why did he even jump to the conclusion? Excluding just now, when he found Kokoro's corpse, the possible times are this morning, yesterday evening. Yoriko and Yuki's account on those two visits might come in handy, so I should write this down. Alright. Got 2 more true bullets. Hell yeah. Let's go to Mikado.
Huh?
Oh, Miss Sora, how's the investigation going? You're in my way, get out!
Beg of you, please wait.
Are there no depths to your cruelty, Miss Sora? And was I just about to show you a clue I'd found? A clue?
Oh.
Yes, take a look at this. It doesn't matter what he found because you literally know who killed... Whatever. Or maybe he doesn't. I forgot what he said. What's this? Dry ice?
How's that?
An opened bag of dry ice, no less. I found it on the floor, just over there. Dry ice. So this is how they froze Kokoro. Yeah, this is the only way, because the nitrogen was empty, but it didn't make sense. They didn't use it, so...
Good grief.
Who knows? But wouldn't it be too difficult to freeze someone with just this? You could partially freeze some parts, but there are only so many pieces. Definitely not enough to completely freeze Kokoro's whole body. But the fact that this open bag exists means that they must have used it one way or another. Perhaps the low temperature of this room can provide a clue. It would definitely be hard to freeze a whole body with just this. Still, the fact that this exists means that they have used it one way or another.
But...
That's what I just said. Considering the cold air and white mist that was here, there is a possibility that they used it to lower the room's temperature. It feels like an important clue. I should write this down.
Please stop that.
Miss Sora? Okay, they actually... Okay, it's like... Oh, wait, they're skipping Mikado's dialogue? That's kind of weird. Okay, no, they're skipping it on purpose, obviously. Nobody likes Mikado. Let's look at the Student E-Handle Plus. Ah, the Student E-Handle Plus! I instinctively checked my pockets and found mine was still on me. If it's not mine, then...
Now then.
I think it's Why did you not assume it was Kokoro, you stupid... come on. Oh, hey, Nikkei. That E-Handle Plus right there is making this situation a lot more complicated. What do you mean? Right. Think about it. Our rooms can be only opened by the owner's E-Handle Plus. The E-Handle Plus inside the room is still inside the room, yet Kokoro was also killed inside of the room. So the key to the room was inside the room itself. Could this be a locked room murder? Yeah, and Kokoro would never open the door if it's not for her meals. So that would mean someone who was here to bring her food used the chance to kill Kokoro.
Well...
That would be impossible. It'd be only possible if one person had visited her. Not including Teruya, but including Teruya, there is always more than 2 people that visited her. Oh, I see.
That's why.
And yet, despite that, there are no other ways to enter these rooms, so it could only have happened during mealtime. Nikkei, maybe if someone had stolen Kokoro's e-handbook plus, couldn't they have come in whenever they wanted? They could have snatched the e-handbook plus while giving Kokoro her food. Then after they could have entered the room freely as they pleased. That's not possible either, so what if they steal it? You can't even turn on the e-handbook plus if you don't have the owner's fingerprints.
That's why.
Even if you happen to leave the e-handbook plus on, you wouldn't be able to use it again without the fingerprint. The e-handbook plus automatically turns off after a certain amount of time. So unless you plan to re-enter right after you left, you won't be able to enter the room. Oh, I thought I solved the mystery. Anyways, if we don't solve the trick behind this locker room murder, this trial is going to get real difficult real fast. You can't enter the room without the handbook plus. Then how did the culprit enter Kokoro's room? Okay, so it is a locker room mystery. That was confusing. Alright, let's look at the body. Kokoro's body was lying down on the bed like a lifeless block of ice. Kokoro, who killed you? Is it even possible to figure out the culprit without Kokoro's help? No, it is. I think it is. No, we can't let ourselves despair. Even without Kokoro, we need to win the class trial. Kokoro, if you'll excuse me, I'll need to feel around your body to examine you. Oh, man. I don't like that sight. Kokoro's body is frozen, and she was only wearing her underwear. It was an appalling sight, but the culprit may have left some evidence behind.
The cause of death is due to freezing for sure.
But since the moniker file mentioned that there may be additional causes, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. In addition to that, both of Kokoro's hands had been neatly cut off.
This may be the direct cause of death, but nothing's confirmed yet.
Yeah, other than that, there are no other identifiable injuries. It's hard to notice other abnormalities in the first place due to the whole corpse being frozen.
Hey,
Sora, are investigating Kokoro's body? Yes, I thought I might find some potential leads. So did you find anything? No, not yet. I have a question though, why is Kokoro only wearing her underwear? Isn't it because the culprit undressed her? What if I'm saying this, why would he take off her clothes in the first place?
maybe...
Well, there must have been some reason. Right now her clothes are under the bed. Maybe it's so that she'd freeze to that quicker? Honestly I have no clue. I feel sorry for her. I wouldn't want to die like this. I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not gonna let the culprit get off easy. To leave Kokoro in such a terrible state as this is unforgivable. I wish I could just cover it with a blanket, but thinking rationally, Shoubai's words make sense. There could be evidence found on Kokoro's body. In fact, you're investigating it too, Sora. Right.
Huh?
By the way, Sora, did you also investigate the bed? The bed?
Listen.
While Ro and I were investigating around the bed, we found bloodstains. Of course, I saw that. Aren't those from the cut hands and the feet? No, not that. I'm talking about dry bloodstains. Dry.
Look,
It looks like some time passed for these bloodstains to dry. You could tell from the color and the texture. So where did those bloodstains come from? It doesn't seem like it's from the severed hands and feet.
although...
From the looks of it, the blood from the severed limbs came from the frozen blood vessels as they start to thaw. From this we can assume that the hands and feet were cut after Kokoro had completely frozen over. Then these bloodstains must have been before Kokoro was frozen, right?
But...
Yeah, I thought so too, but then again, it's probably too soon to say anything for certain.
Wow!
Yorker, you're a lot smarter than you seem.
Enough already!
Hey, why do you keep acting like using my brain is some kind of big feat for me? I'm trying my best to figure out what happened too, you know? I'll make sure to make note of that. Thanks, Yoriko.
I don't...
Huh? Oh, it's nothing really. Oh, Sora, you complimented me. Oh my god, thank you, waifu. Shit. Okay. Right, bloodstains, okay. I think that's all there's to investigate here. Yeah, they let him leave, okay. I think I searched every part of the room. Where should I go next?
Huh?
What the fuck did you leave? I was just wondering to... Wait, weren't you supposed to guard the crime scene? I was going to take a quick bathroom break. The trial's about to start soon. Wouldn't want to have an accident during the trial. So I left the crime scene to Hibiki. A Hibiki, of all people.
Hey,
Hey, perfect timing, you there. Sora, I think he's calling you.
dumbass.
You, artist, yeah, you, bubblehead. Me, bubblehead? Wait, why me? I think this is the first time we even talked to each other.
So let me get this straight.
I don't care which of you it is. I'm gonna take a nap in my room for a sec. So one of you, wake me up when the class trial starts. What? What kind of? I didn't get why you're asking me, nor why you're even sleeping during the investigation.
How about this?
How about this? If you don't do it, I'll make sure you don't wake up at all. Alright, I'll do it. Shobai, are you out of your mind? Did you even consider investigating for even a second? Investigating? Why bother? I already know who done it. What? So you know who the culprit is? That was such a big shock that bathroom. Bye-bye. What do you mean by I already know who done it?
That's right.
The culprit slipped up with something they said. I was the only one to hear it, though. Wait a sec, why am I even telling you? Just go tell that little bubblehead and have to wake me up later on. If she doesn't, you're next. What's up with him? He's so confident about what he said that doesn't seem like he's lying. Even if he knows who's the blackened is. That attitude certainly isn't very pleasant. If I rely on him, who knows what'll happen. I guess I'll just ignore his words and try to solve this on our own terms. Sora, did he say anything while I was... Wait, where's Shobai? I don't have a lot of details, but he just left after telling me to tell you to wake him up from his nap. Unbelievable. I got scared, so I accepted his request without a thought, but I'm not gonna do it. Never. What's with that attitude, ignoring others as you please? Do you like him? What the fuck is that reaction? Your blush. Whatever. Maybe it'll be better to leave him here so he'll be executed for not joining the trial. And Sora, isn't that going a bit too far? I was joking. Please don't take that seriously. Anyways, I'm gonna investigate elsewhere for now. Okay, I guess I'll return to my post for now. See you later. Joba's account. Okay. I don't think none of these rooms are worth investigating. What? Oh, Shinji's here. Okay. Whoa, Sora, good work as usual. What am I, Yakuza or something? What's with that greeting? Furthermore, Shinji, what are you doing here? This is the door to the balcony.
Thing is,
Well, when I went jogging this morning, I thought I saw something strange. It looked like a white long cloth leading towards the balcony, so I thought maybe I'd find something here. A white long cloth? No way! The Yuki Onna thing is real. Yeah, but I didn't find anything. The balcony. Shinji, would it be possible to leave the monikers through this balcony?
but wait!
What? Why? Just in case. The windows are all closed in the ship, so this is the only known way out other than the main entrance. But it's quite tall. It might look weird, but the monikers itself has a proper structure for a regular cruise ship. Even if you tried landing it in the sea, the water level around this part of the ship is pretty shallow, so you'd probably injure yourself no matter what. Then couldn't you use some kind of rope to pull yourself down?
Then...
Huh? Well, then it wouldn't be impossible. Anyways, thanks. I'll write this down. Yeah, that is an important clue. Hey, they used that image. It used the image. Or date image. So, Zora, where are you off to? I already figured out where I want to investigate next, thanks to you. Thanks to me? Good luck with the rest of your investigation, Shinji. Yep, we're going to the museum. Alright, outside the ship. No, we are, yes. Okay, this is where there is rope. The Mythical Wonders Museum. Shinji said that the Yuki Onna statue had been broken a few days ago. I don't know if it's because of that, but I felt like something might be here. But I guess I was wrong. Excluding the broken ice statue, there weren't any clues to note. Maybe Kanade was right. Maybe I'm not cut out for investigations. The dressing room, perhaps. Since I'm already here, maybe I'll check it out. Wait a minute. Teruya? What are you doing here, bro? Don't scare me like that. Huh? Teruya?
Jeez.
Oh, it's you, Sora. You scared me standing in front of the door like that. We're just inside the dressing room?
In other words,
Yeah, I thought I'd check the items list. Items list? What's that?
seriously?
I don't know. It's a checklist of various items in the room. It's right there on the wall. Oh, what did you want to check about the list?
You see,
I just checked to see if there's anything missing. Looks like everything's there and accounted for, though. That list also exists in other places like the mart and the workout room. It's hard to notice if you're not actively looking for it. Anyways, I was just checking them one by one. There's one, this one's the last one, but the stock matches are the stock matches the wares, so that's a relief. You've been checking all of them one by one?
it's my duty.
Yeah, I always do. My god, Teruya. Are you some kind of freak?
What are you saying?
Oh, what the fuck? Sora, are you ableist? Are you saying that people with OCD are freaks? You fucking ableist bitch. Actually, as soon as I heard the word killing game, I feel like I need to check these every day. I had a hunch that something bad might happen if I don't. I don't know why. Yeah, he's do though. Not to mention he's the ultimate merchant, so that's another reason. Yeah, he had this habit in the last game. I wonder if there's any point in that, but good work anyways, so there isn't any problems.
By the way,
Well, I did find one weird thing. Something out of the ordinary?
this is...
One of the wigs has some shards or something on it. I don't know where I got those. Maybe I'm being overly meticulous. I don't know.
no good.
It might have no relevance to the case at all. I mean, Kokoro was killed in her room, so why would there be any clues way out here? I'm just doing my routine checkup. Wait, come to think of it, why are you here, Sora? That's... Oh,
Well, I think that was enough time. I will now end the investigation.
that was really
I
fast.
trust you've all been working hard, so you should have plenty of clues to solve this case. Everyone, gather at the entrance to the class trial room on the first floor of the monocruise. If you're late, you'll have a hefty punishment waiting for you.
Gosh, Teruya, I don't think we have any time left to be chatting like this. Yeah, you're right. Let's head to the class trial room right now. Okay. Ah, Sora, you're here. I'm sorry I'm late, but am I the last to arrive?
Well,
Nope, Roha and Shobai aren't here yet. What are they doing? They should be here well aware of the penalty for being late.
aside from that,
That being said, to come back to this place again. Tell me about it. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for murders. To think that we'd have another victim.
Shit.
Kokoro.
No,
If Koro isn't here,
don't worry.
Don't worry, sis. I'll take care of anything.
Hey.
Everything. Teruya, you've got plenty of experience with this class trial stuff, right? I have high expectations for you, okay?
Seriously?
This has nothing to do with experience. I don't have any memory of them, remember? And it might sound a bit irresponsible, but I'm not the brightest person around. If Ray was here instead, she would certainly have been more helpful.
It's my duty.
But I'll do my best. I've changed since then.
How boring.
Guess who doesn't have high expectations for you? Me!
so...
Moreover, what's up with Iroha and Shobai? Why are they taking so long? I've got to say, what an unlikely duo. Iroha's probably off to wake Shobai up. Wake up? What do you mean? Well, Shobai said he was going to take a nap until the class trial starts, saying that he has nothing more to investigate.
What?
What? Nothing more to investigate? Unbelievable. How should I say this? He looked pretty relaxed. He said that he already figured out who did it.
What the hell?
The culprit? But I don't have a single clue on what happened.
Why?
Is he thinking of that all of this Kokoro's dead is just some fun and games? I can't forgive that kind of attitude. Well, there's also the chance that he's actually the culprit and he's bluffing.
That's...
Whatever the cause may be, he's still napping while everyone was investigating for their lives.
Good grief.
It's nothing new. This is the same person that slept through the last trial. Slept through the trial last time, after all.
Jeez.
He's definitely crazy.
I
I'm sorry for being late. Shobai, you arrogant slimeball, stop napping while our lives are on the line. The class trials are not a joke, got
Are you
it?
serious?
You're the last ones here, right? Let's get moving. Moving my ass. You didn't do anything.
Hey.
Why are you late, Aurora? Sorry, Shobai. He isn't the type to easily wake up.
Does this get any more boring?
This case is easy anyways. You can't take it all by yourselves. I need to go over the deals I'll be managing when I leave this place. Listen to me! Calm down, Shinji.
Hey now.
Sora's right. If it isn't the first time Shoba's like that, just ignore him like we do with Mikado.
Huh?
But wait!
But I just can't stand that kind of attitude.
Hey!
Shinji, class trials require a cool head and a clear mind. You should never, ever act emotionally and irrationally in them.
Okay.
Right. If everyone says so, I'll calm down. Teruya, you finally feel like a true mentor.
What are you saying?
Is that a compliment?
Despite some students choosing to be tardy, it's time to finally get things started. Is everyone ready? Everyone, please enter the elevator in front of you to join the class trial. I'll be waiting for you there.
Ugh.
So, starting again. I'm scared.
Listen.
Don't worry, we've all got to face this together, and we did what we could. We need to end this by discussing what we found.
Yes.
Yup, when the trial ends, at least one of us won't be here to back up again. Yeah, you guys are right. I said I'm gonna trust you guys again. It's because I trust you that I suspect you to find the culprit and survive with everyone. Sis, I said you should just leave it to me.
Everyone.
Ah man, it's so scary. Like Kanade loses all her like calm demeanor and like snarky attitude the moment Hibiki starts getting to be like normal. It's kind of creepy. Guys, I have a favor to ask of you. It might sound out of place, but I really like Kokoro. First, I just want to talk to her, but she listened to me in my heart. I want to I will find the heartless monster who killed her. Please lend me a strength, so that I can see it and she rests in peace.
It's fine.
No need to be so formal, we all feel the same.
Alright.
Yep, if you think positively, we can go through anything.
How awkward.
Well, in all seriousness, if you don't do this, we'll end up being dead meat anyways. Don't you dare interrupt this touching moment, Mikado. Emma, if Kokoro didn't die, she would have definitely joined us in the end, because you were there for her.
Yikes.
It's a bit too late for that now, though.
Well then.
Thank you, everyone.
You can't give up!
Now then, let's put an end to this. As Emma said, we all feel the same, well, most of us at least. We were able to solve through the last trial when it seemed impossible. We can do it again. That's what we're going to believe. Dressing room list. And the dressing room wig. Oh, we can talk to them. Okay. Let's just do it.
Alright.
No, let's do it best.
This is...
Yeah, it would, obviously. Man, some of the craziest shit happened in the class trials in the first game. Like fucking Mikako dying, and then yeah, all the fucking Kinjo stuff. Not Kinji. Sorry. I mean, yeah, Kinji also did some psycho stuff. Man, I missed the first game, but this game's good too. And so far, I don't think it has topped the first one yet. In terms of like the first case. The first case is pretty
Don't worry.
normal, if you ask me. Normal Danganronpa stuff. You know.
Hey.
Wow, I like Nikkei a lot. He's very, like, interesting, because he acts like a real person. What a real person would act in the situation, because, I don't know, maybe I'd be like the freaking Nikkei of this group. I'd be always pessimistic and not, not always trust people, but still trust. What a pity, no one gives me a chance to speak. I spoke your line. And, of course, well, fuck off, bitch. I mean, I like you a lot, but come on. Don't care about Shobai. Let's do it.
I got this.
Alright, let's go. Is everyone ready? This is it. Here goes. Nothing. This video is almost 1 hour. I'm surprised. Just like the last time, the elevator made an unnerving sound and slowly but surely made its way to the underground. Everyone stayed deadly quiet, as if we'd soundly agreed to It was like there was now an unspoken rule that the elevator was a place to silently ready your hearts. The elevator descends relentlessly as we ponder these thoughts until it finally stops. The door is open. Oh, it's green, my favorite color.
Hello there.
You've arrived. I've been waiting. Hey, why does this place look different to the last time? It'd be boring if it's the same as always, eh? So for your amusement, I changed the design.
What the hell?
Amusement? Just how in this world is any of this amusing?
Very well.
Well then, please take your place where your name is written. Teruya is the place now. Yeah.
I wish you luck.
Teruya's standing right beside Mikata. What the hell? You've done this once, so you all know how it goes, right? Now let's begin. A death game. Our lives are on the line. Second-class trial. To say we'd be calmer after doing this once before would definitely be a lie. But as Monocro says, our lives are on the line. But I'm afraid and nervous. Heck, we all are. But Kokoro must have been much more afraid. It must have been scary and painful. Though it hurt to lose Yuri, Kokoro is much closer to us personally. Everyone, not just Emma, is enraged. If we don't find the culprit, we'll all die. We have to find who did it. To avenge Kokoro's death. To survive. Yeah, Danganronpa! Let's go! Time won't wait for us, and it's finally starting. A trial of life and death. A trial of truth and lies. A trial of trust and betrayal. A trial of fact and fiction. A trial of pleas and excuses. A trial of friends and foes. Aw man, Yuri! A trial like no other. Teruya's there now too. Okay, that's different. Teruya. Yes, I would. Thank you. Alright. I don't think we can open the menu in this menu. Oh, we can. We can do it through here. Alright, guys. I'm gonna be ending the video right here because, damn, my hands are hurting and my throat is hurting more. Man. I'm excited for this one. I think it's gonna be better than the last one. This one is a lot more confusing because it's a locked room mystery, of course. And the last one, the last case, I'm just gonna share my actual thoughts. I don't think it was that good compared to any of most of the cases in the first game. Like case 1 of the first game, it was fucking boring. It's just Leon 2.0. It's just with Mitch this time, the best character in the entire series, obviously. The second case of the last game, it was good. That one was good. Not gonna lie, that one was really good, so I expect this one to be as good. The third case is something else, man. The fourth case is something else too, and the fifth case is something else. You know, it fucking blows my mind that in like fan games, like the first case is pretty boring, like normal Danganronpa most of the time, but then it starts getting like wild, man. And this feeling only happened with me in like Danganronpa V3, where I actually liked all the cases. Like, the first case is just beyond good. It was the best case in the game. And, you know, the other cases were still equally good. I don't think... The other cases look better than most of the cases in the previous game, like case 2, 3... Even 3. I like 3 of V3 the most. I know the sister thing is kind of uncomfortable, but... I mean, if they just made it a little bit more tasteful, I think the case would have been just good enough. A lot of people say Celeste's one was the best, but... I just don't like Celeste. And I guess it was kind of easy to guess who the killer was, out of, like, you know... you could guess who the killer was, basically. And, like, the fourth case, it was really good, too. I like Ganta's case, it was fucking awesome. And, you know, the last case, we all know that one was good. I slightly like Nagito's one more than Kokichi's one. But yeah, that last case is good, too. And case 6, I think it's a controversial topic. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it. I think I like Danganronpa another one in the same way. I like all the cases. There's not a single case I dislike, except the first one, I guess, because it's kind of boring. I hope this game's the same. I hope it's the same. I really hope, because I really want to continue playing this. I think I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to continue Chapter 3, despite, I think, waiting for the voice actors to do their thing. I don't know. Let's just hope Let's hope that Chapter 3 comes out soon. Maybe if it doesn't come out, I'll have to play it, man. I can't wait. I literally cannot wait. So guys, I guess that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please subscribe, because I need more subs. I only have like 200, and most of them came from my Undertale videos, which I'm probably not going to continue. I just need more motivation. I probably will continue the Undertale videos after the new update of Bits and Pieces comes out. But until then, my friends, my lads, I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.